Hi everyone, it's Lauren and welcome to my TBR video, my to be read list of books for October through to December, the end of the year. I am so bad with TBRs, I'm so bad with keeping to the list, but there's a few things over the next few months that I definitely want to read, so I thought I would talk to you about them today. The first one is a Shakespeare play. If you didn't know already, I've started a new series all about Shakespeare, about general topics such as the history of his plays and how to read Shakespeare. And then I'm going to be doing some other videos just focusing on specific plays, doing a kind of beginner's guide to them and then also a more in-depth analysis. And the first one I've decided to do is Romeo and Juliet because there were a lot of requests for this on my introduction video, which I'll link below if you've not seen it. There were also lots of requests for Macbeth, Othello and Much Ado About Nothing. I think those four were probably like the most requested on there, so they will be coming soon. But I don't think I've actually ever read Romeo and Juliet. I've definitely seen some adaptations and I didn't study it at school. So I'm really looking forward to reading this actually, and also like beginning my series because I've had the idea for it for a while, so it's nice when you kind of get something off the ground. Then the next set of books on my list are all because of Black History Month. So October is Black History Month in the UK. You might have noticed recently on BookTube there's been the Diversathon in September, which was a fantastic initiative. I really enjoyed watching it. I thought it was a great idea, and because I couldn't get involved this month, I thought I would make a concerted effort to do something about my TBR for October. So I have a number of books by Black authors that I haven't read. I don't know if I'll get them all read in October, but it's a great focus for me to finally get down to them. So the first one is Between the World and Me by Ta-Nehisi Coates. This book takes the form of letters of a father to his son talking about what it is to be a black man, what it means to grow up as a black man. And it had so much praise. It was everywhere a few months ago, which is when I bought it. So I'm really looking forward to finally getting to this. The next one is an absolute classic, and that is Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. This is about a young girl who's 16 and she gets married off to a much older man, but it's really about kind of the situation of race in America at the time. She was a forerunner and inspiration for like Alice Walker, Toni Morrison, Maya Angelou, all these fantastic writers. So I'm really looking forward to finally getting to this. And in that vein, I actually have Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings on my Kindle, which again is one of those absolute classics, which I can't believe I've not read yet. We did Maya Angelou at school, but we just kind of did about her in general, some of her poems. We did a little bit of I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, but I've not sat down and read it. Also on my Kindle are Open City by Teju Cole, who is a Nigerian-American author, and also One Day I Will Write About This Place by Binyah Wainana, who is a Kenyan author. So I have plenty of black authors that I can read during Black History Month, and hopefully I'm going to be able to get through a good bunch of them. I'm also massively open for recommendations for Black History Month. If you have any, please do let me know. I really want to read some James Baldwin. I've not read any of him. I don't have any of his books, but it's not hard to download, is it? So yeah, do let me know. And then the last thing that I am so excited to read is going to take place in December. So I am a massive Lord of the Rings fan. Every year, me and a group of friends who have been friends since we were at secondary school, we get together the weekend before Christmas and we marathon all the films, and we've done this every year for the past, I think, 12 years. Ever since those films have been out, we have done this. And I've been meaning to for ages to actually reread the books, because I've read The Fellowship of the Ring a few times actually, because I've like started this project and then never gone on to the other two. But I originally read them before the films came out, so when I was probably like 14, and I really want a chance to reread them again. And I have a perfect excuse because I have these beautiful, beautiful hardback copies which I've been slowly collecting. I only have The Fellowship and The Two Towers so far, so this is a nice excuse. It means that I can buy Return of the King. But I just love these hardback copies. They're so delicate. The pages and the inking in here is beautiful. I mean, look at this map at the back here. It's just so gorgeous, and I'm really happy to have them. I will obviously read them without the dust jackets on to protect them. So what I was thinking of doing, I don't know if anyone would be interested in doing this, but I thought of running a read-along in December for the Lord of the Rings trilogy, because I'm going to be reading through them. And as much as I love the story, I know that these books can be quite dry, and I think I may need some encouragement, some group encouragement. So let me know if you're interested in doing that, and then I can organise it for December. So that's the bare bones of what I'm planning to read for the next 3 months. Let's see if I stick to it. I always find it so difficult with TBRs because I tend to just go off and read whatever, and then I feel really guilty to myself that I've not read the books that I told myself to read. So who knows if I'll continue doing these videos next year, but part of me does really enjoy the structure, and I quite like watching other people's TBRs for some reason. As always, I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!